Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Erik Frank.
And we're live in the CTV studios in Wellington, Florida. And we are bringing you to the Grand Champions Polo Club, where we're live on field number 1 for our second semifinal of the day. Congratulations to Team Audi as they defeated Global Port. Congratulations, Global Port, making it to the semifinals. And this was a very competitive World Polo League. 2 26-goal teams were battling it out. And now we have, Jan, introduce us to the players.
I'd be delighted to, Dale. So, Dazos, LaFe leading the team is David Ferracci of 0 goals at number 1. Nick Roldan at number 2 of 8 goals. Then Robbie Bilbao at number 3 of 6 goals. And Hero de Carril, the second 8-goaler at number 4. Defending champions, Pampa Norte Biotricity, led as always by Waqas Al-Sadiq at 1, coming in of 0 goals. Facundo Josa at number 2 of 7 goals. Gringo Colombres at number 3 of 8 goals. And Pedro Falabella, the second 7-goaler, in at number 4. And there is that first shot on goal, and that will just go out on the left-hand side, courtesy of Pedro Falabella.
All right, so remember, as we have Dave Ferracci playing in as an A-rated player, and Louis Develix also plays on the team. And sometimes they switch up, so we will let you know if they decide to do that at halftime. Lately, they've been playing the whole game, each player. And but if so, Louis is a 1-goal player, so we'll have to adjust the score, but we'll make sure we keep you advised on that, as at the moment we have 2 22-goal teams going at it here. And remember, the winner of this will head to the finals of the 2023 World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo against Audi. They come together right there, and you can see the ride-off by number 3 pushing the number 2 in the white jersey across into another player, so a sandwich on the play. And this will go in favor of Pampa Norte Biotricity. Penalty 5A, and, well, it's going to be, and I want to apologize, well, not that he is Pedro, but he is Pedrito. And his father is Pedro, so he is the younger Pedro. And we've been calling him Pedro all season, Falabella. But we'll call him Pedrito now. Is that okay? Yeah, you good with that?
I'm good with that. Pedrito, absolutely. And that man, of course, with the black, the 8-goaler, that, of course, with the number 2 in his shirt, Nick Roldan. And I'm pretty sure that he will do whatever he can to beat, as I said, the defending champions from last year, Pampa Norte Biotricity. Both of these teams, Dale, as you know, coming in with a 2-1 record so far. Audi, as you said, in the final, the only team that has come into this. Well, they started and they finished with a 4-0. Waqas Al-Sadiq here trying to get his first score of this semi-final on the scoreboard.
All right, good passing here by the Pampa Norte Biotricity team. And there's a good shot of Hero del Carril. He was actually our professional guest, pro player guest, who was in the studios last Sunday, Jan, when you were out at the
field,
beautiful stadium there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the stadium. It sits in between Field 1 and 2. We're live from Grand Champions Polo Club Field 1. And I must say, congratulations to the to our field crew, as we did have a tremendous amount of rain the last couple of days, and Field 3 held up perfectly. And great move by the tournament committee also to go to get these games in. And we do have some weather approaching, but we're looking good now. But they went out and checked all the fields very early. And as you said, we're very safe for the 4-legged athletes and the 2-legged athletes, and that's what it's all about. Safety first. Here we go. Picked up here, started with Harold, back to Nick, and you'll see a lot of the give and go from these two players. Round and round he goes, then he turns it upfield. It's still going to be Roldan. Going to get a little pressure here now from Gringo, but Nick is going to open up the bay mare, and she can fly, and he's going to run by 1 player, 2 player. Oh, he leaves that one behind, though. And now it gets picked up and controlled by Columbus. Gringo to the inside. He's a stick man. Gringo. We'll keep an eye on Yoza on the outside. Now Gringo. Rotation back by Roldan. And they'll cross it over center field. He's going to find Facu.
Josa opens those shoulders, rolled his wrist a little bit. That ball should have gone further to the right, went out to the left, but Pedrito Falabella trying to rectify the situation, but just running out of Polo field there.
So similar to our first match, both teams kind of feeling each other out here at the beginning. Looking to... It's going to bring us to our first courtesy change of the day. Remember, as we did in our first semifinal, we are going to use replay and the challenge system. Each team will receive one challenge per half. And we had one challenge in the first game, just one challenge actually at the end. And all the triggers are in place. Now, but you use the trigger, check to see if goals are scored, check to see if ball goes out of bounds on the side or on the end line, and also to check and see any time the two-legged athlete comes together on a very hard play or the four-legged athletes come together on a ride-off. And there's a good shot of David changing over there. And they can also use the triggers for any unsportsmanlike conduct and the umpire trigger when both umpires do not agree on a call. Then they can use our IRO third man, Steve Lane, who is sidelined on the iPad in the CTV van. As you can see the van right there next to our high cam in the center. Gives him the ability to be radioed up and constant communication with the two mounted officials on the field. So it looks like we got everybody back after our courtesy change. And a good shot there of field one. They got a big group out today at the field watching the game. So I want to welcome everybody at the field and here on CTV Sports. Here we go. Del Carrillo on the knock-in.
Now then, he's going to play it out to the right-hand side. I nearly got a piece of it there, Facundo Josa. And that ball was meant and intended for this young man, Nick Roldan. We were talking earlier about what an amazing season we've had, Dale. And, of course, part and parcel of that season was also the Nick Roldan Sunset Party and the big event that we had, the White Party, you remember?
Oh, yeah, that was
back
the
in March.
gas. There's been so much energy here at the Grand Champions Polo Club this season. And now it's just been amazing, not just the Polo, the World Polo League on its fifth season and the level that this game has gone to. But the amount of polo, of course, everything from 6 to 26 goals. Women's League was amazing, the WCT. We got a whistle on the play here, though. Pedrito's going to work it in. And, well, he must have maybe crossed over earlier. On that angle from me, I couldn't really see. Or Robbie fouled unless someone on behind the play. But it will be an open goal penalty, too. And it's going to be Yoza. And he'll have no problem at it.
So, there we have the first goal of this semi-final. Now, is that a good omen or not? Remember, Pampa Norte Biotricity defending champions from last year. If you were here last year, that really was another incredible game. They beat Richard Mill 14 goals to 13. MVP last year was Pipe Vecellino, another one of our WPL players, of course, who has also played again this year. Now then, Nick Roldan working that ball downfield. They might get another chance, but it looks like we have another whistle on the play.
So whistles, they come running in the goal here. Keep an eye on Roldan, Nick. once, twice, 3 times. And I guess they're going to call him riding over the top of the ball there. Penalty 2 against the white. Pampa Norte Biotricity. Open goal. Pretty close there. It's like 5 yards, 7 yards. And it'll be Harold Del Carrillo's first goal of the day. So both goals coming on penalty shots.
Yep. Both of a penalty too. And there is your equalizer. 1 goal apiece. But still 2 minutes and counting left to play here in the first Chukka.
So pretty even, Steven, as again each team feeling each other out, trying to find that seam or that crease or what plays work. They said they match up very similar, as David will stay in the front of the Dazos LaFe team. And you'll see the same thing with Lacasse. By design, they will rotate back on defense, but majority of the time they'll try to be in the front, pulling the team on the turn, controlled by Falabella.
Pedrito cuts in, leaves it behind for Gringo. Colombres, he's got a man out on his right-hand side. There he is. You see Waqas Al-Sadiq, a bit too steep, that ball. First man on it will be Nick Roldan. Now he's another one of those big hitters. Under the neck there from Del Carril. A little bit unlucky, didn't quite get it on target. Gringo will clear things up over on the far side, and it will be, man, with the number 4. Beg your pardon, with the number 2, Josa. There is Pedrito. He is wearing the number 4. With a very nice lavender-looking helmet. Colombres tucks in behind. Waqas will go up. Gringo with a little chip shot. Nicely done. Finds Facundo. Facundo should, ideally hit a quick ball here because they were all going upfield. Gets it over the halfway line, but he's got to be careful. Nick Roldan, not only very solid in attack, but also very dangerous and very strong in defense. Left behind now for Colombres. Colombres just able to control it. Josa not so much. And this could be a very quick break now here for Dazos LaFe.
Oh, wow. Still going at it. I've been this last minute of this first Chukka. If they come out in the second Chukka the same way, get ready to strap your seatbelts on because that was some awesome polo, everybody. Great communication by both teams. We're going to send them off, though, and we'll get prepared for our second Chukka of the 2023 World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo Semifinal number 2.
This is a championship meet. All the best jockeys in the world are here, and I'm excited to ride against them.
We back.
And you get to watch some really incredible, talented athletes out there.
Yeah.
To us, it's a place to be in the winter.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the racing.
The palm trees, the beach is right here. The horse racing is some of the best in the country.
A lot of good horses come out of here. And if you want to go to the next level, Gulfstream Park was the place to come.
I remember the first time I came to Gulfstream, it was like this big fairy tale place. All the history.
Shoemaker sitting perfectly still. He has to touch this magnificent colt, and here comes the finish.
And all these great horses, trainers, jockeys. It was everything that I ever dreamed of.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweats.
And I'm Jan-Erik Frank. A very good afternoon to you.
Had a good shot there. David Ferracci and Harold Del Carrillo. And, Jan, you want to go through the players one more time here just for our CTV Sports fans?
I'd be delighted to. Dazos, LaFe, and the very cool, I have to say, cool black and blue looking shirts there.
Yeah, I like them. I like their style.
Led by David Ferracci, coming in at number 1 of 0 goals. Then the first of our 2 3-goalers, Nick Roldan at number 2, 8 goals. And, of course, Robbie Bilbao at number 3. But he's off 6 goals at number 4. The second 8-goaler, that is Hero del Carril. Then Pampa, Norte, Biotricity in their traditional white and blue shirts, led by Waqas Al-Sadiq at number 2. The 7-goaler, Facundo Josa. At number 3, Gringo Colombres. And at number 4, Pedrito Falabella.
Remember, both teams are 22 goals with David playing at an A-rated. If Louis Develex is to come in play, who's played very well through the course of the tournaments of the World Polo League, Triple Crown Polo. And sometimes they switch and play half and half. Sometimes they'll play the full game. And the last couple times they actually played the full game. And I think Louis was on the sideline actually still supporting and coaching the team a little bit, helping out as much, but loves his polo. So we will make sure we keep you advised here as that ball popped up in the air and we get a whistle on the play.
And for those of you who've only just managed to tune in to CTV Sports, let us tell you the breaking news, which is that Audi, who played their first semi-final today against Global Port, are through to the final on Saturday. They beat Global Port by 13 goals to 10. The only team with a clean record going into the final with a 4-0. These two teams playing out there at the moment with a 2-1 both. So this is what Audi will be very much keen to know and be looking out for. Who will they be playing on Saturday, 4 o'clock? That, of course, the scheduled time for the WPL Triple Crown of Polo Final 2023. And remember, Pampa Norte Biotricity are defending champions. Pedrito Falabella there will get another chance to turn his pony around. There's the play over to his number 3. Gringo Colombres, he will send it downfield, and that will just go out to the left-hand side. Unless, well, he did manage to keep it in play. Facundo Josa, and then Waqas Al-Sadiq puts the finishing touch on that play. And that puts Pampa Norte Biotricity in the lead by 2-1.
Yeah, pretty ball by Falabella. He gets it down there. This is just a sweet little play, though. Look at that ball would have went in if he would have hit a little harder. And I don't know how he does this. This kid has been playing amazing. We've enjoyed watching Facu Yoza play, and that ball just got inside right there. And good read by Waqas Al-Sadiq to get his first goal today.
Back to the throw-in, and once again, they've turned things around very nicely. Pampa Norte Biotricity. Oh, Waqas nearly got another piece on that one. Left behind for the number 2, Facundo Josa. He will leave it for Gringo Colombres, but looks like Del Carril. Did he get out of the way quick enough, Del?
Yeah, it looks like he was going to try to leave it, but then you see right here, then he looked like he was going to get out of the way. His horse kind of kicked it. So they would have let him clear there if his horse didn't kick, because it's a quick line change. If they let him clear, they would let him clear, but because the horse kicked it, you got to give the open goal. So not a 1 because he's not. If he would have took probably, if he would have took that with his mallet, you could call a 1 there.
Yeah.
But seeing he's trying to clear out and his horse kicks it, they'll give the 2.
So Pampa Norte Biotricity all of a sudden with a nice little lead of 3-1 here. But be sure not to write off Dazos LaFe. I have a feeling, Dale, this could get very, very exciting, especially towards the end. Colombres now once again for Pampa Norte Biotricity. Tries to avoid Del Carril, who's putting his stick down there. Turned. And Roldan goes up, as does the man over there on the far side with the number 3, Robbie Bilbao. Now then, Del Carril, who is he going to play this one to? There is that long drive. He's got 2 to choose from. Not forgetting this man here with the number 1, David Faracci. Del Carril comes back to finish what he started.
And I'm not sure if they see. It looked like they're going down the field here, and David jumps in there, and then the finish. I'm not sure if you had a late whistle or if they let that play just go. Yeah, they're going to get a late whistle on it, so you are going to get a right-of-way violation there, and you can kind of see the drone footage there that Falabella was on the right-of-way. And David comes from right to left on your screen to enter that play. Too close. 5A, Pedrito.
Nice ball. Looking for Colombres. Again, beaten to it there by Del Carril. Pedrito. Working it. Colombres will pick it up. Take it around the outside. Nice ball through the center for Josa. Oh, that was a clever ball. Giving in there with the number 3. Bilbao to try and shut it down. Roll down now. Can he open things up? Getting a little bit patchy down there at the moment. Here, Grand Champions Polo Club field number 1. Good lean there from... Oh. Well, no whistle on that play. Looked a little bit borderline to me, Dale.
Yeah, hard to tell from our angle, though. When those guys are running like that, did Nick go outside of the line? You know what I mean? Had to come back inside the line. Because he did hit it under the neck a little bit.
Yeah.
So good positioning by the mounted official. That's what it's all about. Game of inches. Round and round to go. But I'm liking the pace here in the second chukker.
Colombres. Nice long ball up to the front door. Oh, that is how you dismantle or disable a defense. Josa, can it or will the ball go over? It does. I will give that one to Facundo Josa, picking up his 3rd here and extending the lead for Biotricity to now 4-1.
Yeah, you know, usually this Biotricity team, Pampa Norte Biotricity, they've been a team that, you know, they play a tighter game, but today they've gone to hitting and running, and it is this guy. We've talked about Facu Yoza, and Facundo has been very strong in the front. Bad luck there. Robbie was in good place, good positioning, just bad luck. Ball popped on him at the end. You can see he was a little upset with himself, but, you know, it happens. Ball's moving out there so fast. We'll get our Kersey change here to second chukker. Good shot here of Nick Roldan. And our Bally, his main trainer, barn manager, Del Carril, Falabella. Big horse trading family. Yan. Mucho caballos, they say.
Is that what they say?
They say mucho caballos. They have a lot of horses. Yeah, they train a lot of horses. They're in the horse trading business. His father, Pedro. And Pedrito, well, you see how many leagues he plays in, right? You got to have mucho caballos to play in that many leagues, my brother. And he's been playing awesome polo. It's been fun watching him this year in his lavender helmet.
I'm pretty sure he went up as well.
I wouldn't. He should. He got no problem.
Yeah,
I mean, him, and Yoza for me. Here comes Facu one more time. Once, twice, 3 times. Oh, yeah. Nick not going to make it. Nick's going to take it off the doorstep, and he's going to be a perfect shot over to Del Carrillo. But picked up and controlled once again by Gringo.
Oh, yes. Clever play by Pedrito. And Gringo, can he control it on the near side? Puts it back on his stick side. This is clever play by Pampa Norte Biotricity. So they do get the, I think, deserved goal there. But even though it was a great save by Nick Roldan. So Gringo Columbusdale picking up his 4th and a hat-trick here in Chukka number 2.
Yeah, they haven't gotten in their rhythm yet, Dazos, LaFe. We've seen how, you remember how they've controlled a lot of their games. And right now, it looks like the Pampa Norte Biotricity team feeling the love here. Everybody scoring goals except for Pedro, but he has not been the big goal scorer. He's been the worker, as we've talked about how much work he does at that number 4 position. But he will run through. So when he does come, get ready, because he'll be coming on a amazing 4-legged athlete and with a ton of speed. Here we go. They shut it down here, but see the rotation by everybody. Everybody lines out perfectly, and Facundo. Wow. Hat trick in the second.
4th, Dale.
Hat trick, though, in the second. 3 goals in the second. 4 goals in the second.
I've got him down to 4 goals now.
4 goals overall or in the second?
No, I've got him 1 in the first, a penalty 2 in the second, and now 3 goals out of regular play.
Oh, wow. All right. So he is a 4. No, he should be 3.
Yeah, 6 goals to 1.
Yep. Yeah. You got it.
And, well, Dazos LaFe need to get a grip on this pretty quickly, because 6 goals can very quickly turn into 7, 8 goals if they keep this momentum and this pace up. There's that shot. Now, that went wide. And that will also bring us to the end of Chukka number 2. Remember, the stats will be coming up at the end of Chukka number 3. So, 5 goals to 0 in favor of Pampa Norte Biotricity. Make sure you stick around here. It's going to get heated and excited in the 3rd Chukka when we come back here on CTV Sports.
We're here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm, where the PTF Polo ASSN Junior Tournament is being held for the first time ever at this location. And I mean, could you get a more beautiful venue? Probably not. The tournament includes players of all ages, starting with the youngest at just 2 years old and the oldest at 20 years old. So you've got all ages, all skill levels, and a whole lot of fun. Let's go check it out.
It reminds me of my days when I was in that position playing the kids tournament, and for us it meant the world. So I'm very happy to be here supporting my son and other kids as well, because I think they really enjoy this, and for them it's even more important than for us probably playing the 26 or the 22.
Well, that's a wrap on the PTF Polo ASSN Juniors Tournament at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. So much incredible talent coming up through the ranks. The future is certainly bright for the sport of polo. Now, for more information on the PTF, head to polotraining.org. And, of course, head to Chukka TV for all of our awesome content, including full game broadcasts.
All right, here we go. 3rd Chukka action, and there's a good shot of the Dazos LaFe team as they split the team. Dazos, David Ferracci, and Louis Devlex for LaFe. And So we are we're watching the weather today,
Yeah.
and so you can see the wind blowing. The flags there. That's a tournament committee. Is change things around. Has the flag on top of and that gives you a great visual of which way the wind is blowing. And looks like coming right. Let's maybe just up and down the field. So maybe running towards that goal on that north goal might look like a little easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for Yoza, it doesn't really matter.
No.
He's been running and gunning everywhere. And so here you go. 6-1. Let's see if LaFe can get their energy going. As they have been, they've been. See what their scoring was like. Yeah, 12 goals against Richard Mill. They scored 9 goals against Quite on Z. And they scored 11 goals in the game against Audi that they lost. So they've been scoring goals. They had the one low. That was just a bit of a low-scoring game, the Dazo or the Quite on Z Dazo LaFe game. Just a bit of a defensive battle, I believe, the whole game. And but right here at the beginning of this first half, Pampa Norte Biotricity using everybody very well. See if they can get it going. Here's Nick.
And you can see there, Columbus, he's also had the same misfortune. His mallet there coming off his cane. He will quickly use this whistle to go and get himself a new mallet. It happened quite a lot today, didn't it?
Yeah.
Or the last couple.
Tato, whoever they're buying their mallets from, is making some money today. They've been breaking them. But if you know how hard a lot of these guys hit the ball, might go through, and 7 to 10 sticks a month.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, not just breaking there, but you saw, you see they'll check the head by turning, make sure it's not wrong, as they would call it, would be the term. And we get a whistle right here. And this ball's going to get turned upfield very quick right there. And the line's going this way. And then you got him right across that way. So you're going to go ahead and get a blocking foul there, fouling a second man. And they'll move this one down for a 60-yard shot.
So, as we were suggesting, possibly for Pampa Norte Biotricity could possibly extend it by another goal if they can convert this penalty for. Who's going to do the honors, do you think, Del? Will it be Facundo? Will it be Gringo?
Yeah, I don't know. They've been mixing this up. All three of them they've hit. Have they? We'll try to look back at their other games. It's been Gringo. Gringo was taking all of them, but then Yoza gets in there also. So, but Gringo's been taking the 60s and the 2s and 3s too sometimes. So they mix it up. That one's off to the side. We know Falabella can hit him too, so. As he usually takes the 5s. And but they can mix it up. Here we go.
Del Carril gets things underway. Sends it out to the left. I think that was a bit of a set play looking for, and finally Mr. Roldan making the most of the space available to him. Now there's the give and go. Wanted to send it back to his number 3 there to Robbie Bilbao. Pedrito. Still Falabella. Teed it up very nicely. Wants to send it back to Josa. But on the halfway line, Del Carril waiting for the help or the support coming in from Roldan. Leaves it now for the number 2.
A little different look. We haven't seen Nick falling behind Harrow yet. Seems to be working.
Near side forehand under the neck from Roldan. Cleared, but not far enough. Josa will pick it up. Fakes the backhand. He's Holt Falabella going down or up the field. Good riding here from Josa. Columbus taking Bilbao with him. Now then, Nick Roldan. Now this is definitely within Nick Roldan's shooting range. Still working that ball. Stolen off him there by Josa. Pedrito comes in. Falabella. Nicely done. Avoids the hook from Del Carril. It's a bit short. Nick Roldan will... Well, he'll work it round. Or deflection coming off Bilbao's pony. But Dazos LaFe able to retain and retain possession. Oh, bit of a swing and a miss. Able to correct himself still. Roldan. Now he opens his shoulder, sends that hammer shot down towards goal, and it just goes wide.
I don't know how he does that. He missed the whole ball. Ladies reaches back there, just grabs it, pulls it up. But I like the thought process here. And are you getting some change? I think you're getting a bunch of changes here before the Kersey change. I believe so. They might call it now. And it looks like the wind's starting to pick up out there. You can see Falabella there. Yeah, they're going to call it right there, but it looked like everybody on the, I like that, Pampa Norte Biotricity, they were going to change before and maybe thought they were going to have like another minute to go. So they're rotating the horses around a lot, as we saw in our first semifinal. We are going to have a shortened halftime today because of the weather. Both teams have agreed on that, as we do have some weather blowing in. As you said, it's been, we needed the rain as we were dry for a while.
Someone was saying to me, I think yesterday, it's been the driest winter, I think, on record.
I believe so. I can believe so. I know where I live in Waxahachie, it's been very dry, and it's only about 7 miles from this field. So, and we've been using a lot of water. Big shout out to the field crew with all the polo we've had played, as we said, from 6 to 26, and our WCT women's polo, 8-goal, 12-goal. And here we go. Looks like we got everybody changed up quickly. So they're going to go ahead, and it'll be Falabella.
Pedrito knocks it into play. We'll probably send it out to the left. It's just a guess, Dale. Now he's going to send it out to the right. Finding Facundo. Josa slams on the brakes. First man to meet him will be Nick Roldan. Carril will get a piece of this. Can't control it. In comes Nick Roldan. He will try and work it. Gets pushed into his, or over the halfway line, into his own half. Del Carril. Well, all three of them there. Robbie Bilbao as well. Just trying to tee it up. Round the outside he goes then. Here we go. Mr. Roldan. A lot of hard work going on here. The cut shot. Well, he's trying to cut them a little bit too fine because made no contact on that ball. To the, I'm sure, the pleasure of Facundo. There's the near side back. Oh, nicely done. Del Carril appealing to the umpire. That was my line. And you can see there, Columbus not happy.
So this ball gets backed out here. And a big back shot by Roldan. And everybody hustling towards it. Now, I mean, this is our third chucker. You might get a challenge here. And why not? 305. You're going to give up a goal shot penalty. This works right into the risk-reward matrix.
Yep.
Third chucker challenge, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left in the chucker. Penalty shot coming. That's going to be a goal shot penalty. Go ahead and use it. I mean, if you don't think you fouled on this one. And great back shot there Nick. So White did challenge the call. Good shot of Pedrito here. He's going to jump on a fresh one. And the call will stand, so they're going to go ahead and lose their challenge here for the first half. But I like the challenge. Might as well go for it. Distance call, distance play. And I think it's a good call. Very good call. But just as the team goes, such a big back shot, too, on the distance from and now on this play, the blue is going to challenge the ball placement. So we'll see if they have anybody. All right, so good challenge here by Dazos. And we've seen this before where the teams challenged the ball placement. They had it at penalty 4. And they challenged the ball placement. They moved it to a 3. They're going to win their challenge. They're going to retain a challenge, and they're going to get the open goal. So, higher level challenge here by the Dazos LaFe team. Well done.
And no mistake for Senor del Carril.
And as we say here in CTV and Sports, embrace the technology. It's not going away. Now, that was a number 3. So that'll be Harrow's second. And they've only scored 2 goals on penalties here in the first half.
Yep.
That's a little different than Dazos usually. So they'll talk about that at halftime. They'll get it worked out. And but we know, how this Pampa Norte Biotricity team is. Remember, winners of this last year, right? Going for the repeat.
Yep.
And they're a grinding team.
They are.
They are Charlie Hustle all day long, all 4 of them.
Well, that shot went over.
Looks like there's a shot on goal here. We had a whistle on the play. Let's see what happens here. This ball gets hit down the field. Oh, and it came together there. It looked like it came together at the same See if they came together and say, you might get another challenge here. So they're going to have the opportunity to challenge here. And again, I might use a challenge, but we'll see if they did. I don't know if they did or not. We'll have to check. No challenge, so they're going to agree with it. They kind of got there at the same time. I'm surprised that they might not challenge that play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it looked like. And he didn't. It didn't look like he. I don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be a great one to mark. We'll talk about whether they would have won it or not. I mean, it's one of those plays. It's really close. When you slow it down to how close were they. But no challenge on the play. So Dazos still retains their challenge, and Yoza picks up another penalty too.
Back to that 5-goal advantage again in favor of Pampa Norte Biotricity. Facundo working it nicely. Still Facundo Josas slightly out to the right-hand side. Yeah, Pedrito couldn't get a piece of it. And Dazos LaFe able to come back very quickly. Roldan not able to pick that one up. Now then, this could be dangerous if Gringo can pick this up. Yeah, he'll try and steer that one in with a... Well, if one can't do it, there's always another. So,
Falabella.
Pedrito.
We knew he'd get one sooner or later, right?
Absolutely.
He's always working so hard, and that's just being in the right place at the right time. Good read.
Well, Dale, 6 goals.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot to talk about here. Dazos and at halftime is this Biotricity from Pampa Norte Biotricity they've been playing well, firing on all cylinders. Let's see if they can get one here though at the end. Nick leaves it there for Del Carrillo. Now he'll work it in. David's going to come in and take a man. Well done. Harold gets a piece of that one, not the shot he's looking for. They all come together right here. Robbie, backed out of there by Gringo, bounces off a pony. Now Del Carrillo gets a piece of it, and Falabella's going to launch one, and Facundo's going to be able to hit it down just gain a few more yards here as the clock tick, tick, tick. That'll run out of our first half. So 8-2 after our 3 chukkers of play. And here you go. Here's your halftime stats. 8-2. You know you're going to have more shots on goal for sure. Look at that, 12-4. So they need to figure out how to get more shots. LaFe, they'll talk about that. Dazzle LaFe. And throw-ins even all the way. Fouls committed, not bad for each team. Keep it 6-4. And but 3 for 3 from the penalty line for Biotricity, and 2 for Dazzle LaFe. So we're going to go to a little. We're going to go right through. We're just going to go. We'll be right back because we're going to go. They're going to take a regular timeout and keep this game going. There's a good shot to Nick Rodan. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
The Lennox. When you walk into the lobby, you will see the tranquil world. You're getting out from the fast-paced world of the Miami Beach. We have an hotel of 119 rooms, all of them with different touches and different personality, very based on our greenery and eco-friendly environment. I'm very proud of our restaurant. It's Mediterranean inspired by our executive chef, Hernan Glucini, who is a Michelin star experienced chef with international background. Our pool, very small, very intimate. Remember, Lennox is the quiet and tranquil place in the craziness of South Miami Beach.
We're here at Santa Rita Polo Farm cooking an Argentine-inspired fire meal for the Ganzi family. We have a 4-course meal tonight, and everybody will be tasting the food that we cook on the fire. We're here in Wellington at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. It's a beautiful place that we've come for several years. We love cooking here. The combination of our fire cooking with the table set next to the barn and to the horses just creates a beautiful atmosphere, and we love coming here and creating experiences every year. I think anybody that is new to these events is going to be very shocked right when they walk in, not only because of the grill setup or the fire cooking, but just the whole walk into this barn, you know, with the horses eating right next to you, and then the tables are set with candles. I just think the whole atmosphere around this place is beautiful and very shocking. With the menu, we always try to, bring new things to the dinners, new items. Obviously, we try to source everything that's in season and try to do our best to keep the menu changing and flowing. I'm Augustine Malman, and welcome to my chef's table at Santa Rita Polo Farm.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Erik Frank. A warm welcome.
And Jan, a surprising first half.
Very.
I must say, I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, not that Pampa Norte Biotricity, just that the way the score is.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a lot tighter based on knowing these two teams. These are two grinding teams. They played very well all through this. They deserve to be in the semifinals. How's that?
That's a good way of putting it. I'm equally as flabbergasted as you are. A goal in the first and only a goal in the second Chukka, both coming from Del Carrillo. When there is so much talent in that team. I mean, Nick Roldan.
They're both coming from penalty shots.
Yeah, and both
they haven't scored one from the field yet.
Exactly.
That just
speaks volumes.
Yeah, because listen. As a 22-goal team, a 23-goal team with Louis, they were very, one of the top picks to win it.
A force to be reckoned with.
I think they were. but we can never count out the returning champions.
Yeah.
And we know this Pampa Norte Biotricity team, and we love what Kazal Sadiq, his whole crew has just been just represented the game of polo at a very good level. The way they played the game, they don't foul a lot. They play as a unit, Yeah. Congratulations, a good start for them. Now we got to see if, but as we say, mucho tiempo, and so you never know. It looks like that David is going to play the rest of the full game today, so we will keep the score the same. You won't have to change that. Louis will remember Louis being 1 goal. All right, and we'll see if they can get a good start here.
Well, we're going to have a 60, that's for sure, because that ball just getting saved, but it gets knocked over the back line there by a defending player.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're going to try to call a penalty here, though, because that ball, they might have called for reaching here in front. Yeah, you're going to get an open goal, too. So for sure there was a penalty 6 on the safety, but they're going to call him for reaching there. And, well, Mr. Yoza, and, you always got to watch out. And he's got 4 penalty 2s. And he's got another 2. Yeah, he's got another 2 from the field. Well, and that last goal was hang on. Last goal is made by Facundo Yoza on the penalty 2. And it looks like they're going to maybe look at this, Wakas out in front here, Yan.
Ooh, unlucky Wakas. Tried to correct it. Yeah, that would have been nice.
They're nice.
Very nice.
He's been sticking balling a lot.
He has.
Must be feeling very comfortable in his new property, his new Polo, his Polo facility, you call it, Pampa Norte Biotricity Polo Club or whatever they named it. We'll have to get an interview with him. Loves his polo, and we've enjoyed having him here in the World Polo League. All right, they're going to a little control game. Dazo, Nick, and Harold just working it down the field, the little leapfrog. But if you see Roldan now going for the pass, let's see if Harold can get it there. Ooh, off the pony. But Tacaril trying to keep it moving.
Deflection, a bit unlucky
there.
there.
Man. He might still have him. Keep an eye on Yoza. But, he had him on the back shot there, Yan. He was gone if he hits him with the back shot. Good recovery by Roldan.
Nick working it. Joseph wants it back. Yeah, they just they don't seem to be finding their rhythm somehow, Dale. And look at that, Nick not happy. We have a whistle.
Yeah, he's going to get hit. He has contact with the horses here, but I don't know if they watched the first game or not, but I guess they could give a warning here early, but they're definitely going to do something with the appeal. So, that's the only problem. You could get these things offset. If you watch this, they came together there.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't do that either. So,
No.
So we'll see how they decide this. Now you could still give the penalty and then not give as much. Say if they're going to give a 4, give a 5 because of there's a number of things you do. You could offset. It depends on everything. You just got to decide how you want to handle it or how bad the foul was, things like that. And okay, so you're going to get the foul against the white. You're going to get the helicopter against the blue, and you're going to get offsetting penalties.
Makes sense.
And so that you could. No, well done. As like you said, we get to sit here talking we got to talk to IRO, third man, and they were very consistent on that in the first game, and you got to be careful. There we go.
Bilbao not able to pick that one up nicely. Left it behind for Del Carril. He's got Pedrito on his hip. Still Carriel. In comes Josa. Clears out of that as quickly as he can, but the whistle came nonetheless.
Yeah, you'll get one here, and that's going to be coming in from behind. And they might get a 60 out of this one because right where they're at, you remember most of the umpiring in the World Polo League, they have been moving the ball. We'll see what they decide. If he backs that ball, he's got Roldan moving also. It looked like he had a player downfield, but it might have been covered up by another player. I couldn't tell exactly from the first one. So, yeah, you are. You're going to even get to move further on the 3. So, here you go. Opportunity. And, well, it's only going to be the third penalty. The third goal shot penalty. You know, that the Pampa Norte Biotricity team has given up. So congratulations to them. And Harrow will pick up his third. 2 penalty threes and penalty 2.
Yeah, but it's not enough, Dale. It's just not enough. But, you know, you have those days. Of course, you don't want those days to be a day like today when it's...
a lot of polo, still mucho tiempo, Jan. You never know, you know. See if they get it going. Because, remember, they've been a very, very good team. Let's see. Here you go. The give and go from Harrow to Nick Roldan.
And Nick's immediately being marked up there by Colombres. You see, and that's what they're doing so well. They're shutting them down early. Now, Pedrito will be given the task of taking Nick Roldan out of the equation. Colombres just behind him. Del Carril opens the shoulders, takes a shot. Where's that going to land? And did that go through?
That was a goal. Wow. I mean, and this is how you got to watch out for these guys because Nick and Harrow can score from anywhere on the field. I mean, we've seen Harrow hit from, when he was in here and co-commentating, we talked about it because remember he hit one from center and it went just to the left. It would have been worth 2 points.
Yeah.
It was just 3-5 yards to the left, and he was the one who did it. He said he'd go for one today if he had the opportunity. Well, now the way they're looking on score, they need to make things up. We might see one, you know. And he's got the ability to do a good shot here of Ocas Al Sadiq.
Well, they still have a 5-goal advantage, Dale. 3:33 on the clock. Yeah, you're right. There is still plenty of time, but the fact that Dazos LaFe have not scored or managed to yet score out of regular play, picked up all of beg your pardon, that one shot just now. That's the first one. That monster shot from Del Carril. But you've also got to give it up to Pampa Norte Biotricity, toiling very hard here at this. And I'm sure that they would like to at least get as far as to the final if they can't defend this beautiful trophy.
Oh, amazing. I think it's one of the most beautiful trophies I've ever seen.
Because it's sort of made up of several components that sort of interact or interlock.
Yeah.
Pedrito, Falabella on the knock-in. 3 minutes on the nose left to play. Out to the right-hand side. Finds Gringo Colombres. Josa will come in behind. Gringo working it, sends it deep down into Dazos LaFe territory, trying to outplay the number 1, but that's a good pickup here by David Ferracci. Uh-oh, a mistake! And that looks like...
Well, the other players coming together there. And I'll take a look at this from all different angles just to make sure. Make sure Ocas is okay.
Looked like he ran into his own teammate.
Well, there was a group of players He's holding his arm right there, but he seems like he's okay. But they'll get him checked out here. Maddox always on the scene there. And so we'll go ahead and go to a little break here. As let them check out Wakas, and they'll review all the video and everything. Make sure which player was creating the danger to see what was happening. We'll make sure everything's all right. So just stay with us. We'll be right back here on CTV Sports. All right, so it looks like we got Wakas back up, and that's always a good sign. And, well, it's they looked at all different angles, and we'll get their final. Here's a good look at it ourselves. The ball's kind of going across the scene, and you got the blue player and the white player coming together right there. And they come together. And I'm not sure if the blue player was pushing was pushing the white player across there. They were making contact. So what they have to do is they'll slow that play down and look at all the different angles. But Wakas going to get right back up on, so that's a very good sign. You know, the trophies are designed by Tiffany Company, a Triple Crown Polo trophy. Comprised of 3 separate trophies that fit perfectly together to create an entire polo scene, and it is breathtaking in sterling silver. And I'd say it is breathtaking.
Oh,
it's one of the most amazing trophies I've ever seen.
I'll be looking forward to seeing it on Saturday. And to make matters worse, Dale, well, just between the last two Chukka, between Chukka 3 and 4, I quickly went outside just to have a look at the skies. And as you were saying, there is some weather coming in. I think I've just seen the first little spats of rain coming down here at Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 1. You can see on your screens there the color of the sky, a very leaden-looking color. Let's hope that we can get the remaining 2.5 minutes and then the final 2 Chukkas done before, and the forecast did say it could get quite treacherous out there this afternoon.
Yeah, you know, the Triple Crown of Polo, you know, an ESPN2 television series was created in 2005 by David McLean, known for pro beach hockey, women of wrestling, and gorgeous ladies of wrestling, to help promote polo in the U.S. The show was seen in 129 countries.
Mm-hmm. No, it is an absolutely stunning looking trophy. Now then, Dale, what have we got going on here?
Well, I think maybe everyone was just traveling with it. Maybe Wakas, when he came from left to right, maybe he created the danger, bumping into his own player. But remember, just because you bump into your own player, but here comes Harold Del Carrillo. Let's give me a 2, man. Come on, Harold. He went for it.
Yeah, he went for it. Nick Roldan will try and finish what he started. Nick Roldan within shooting distance. Just needs to, just needs to get the 3 iron out or the 2 iron out just to put it through there. He eventually does put it through. So
that was a tricky. Falabella needs to watch out there. When he comes around the post, watch because they clear out, so they need to give him one play here. Right there. The ball bounces off the pony. Then it's a live ball. Nick pulls it up here, but now he's being blocked, so he can't make a play. See, Gringo gets out of the way, but watch this. Right here, you got to watch out there, because if it hits his horse, they call a 1. And you don't want to do that. Here they come. Look at this. Hey, here comes Dazos LaFe. Told you, Yan, a lot of time left in this game. They get this game. They're down by 4 now. And they get this thing going here. They definitely have raised their energy level.
They have.
Do you think?
Well, I think they have.
I know. At first, I know you're well worried about them, but I'm going to tell you, you better watch out, because we know how good this team is. It's a good team. And the thing about it I like is that Nick and Dalcarillo can score from anywhere. You know, they're scoring. They scored one from about a good 100 yards out. They scored one from inside with Nick bringing it in. So they got the game working. And they must be doing something either with Robbie and David. Must be doing a lot more, taking out a couple of the other Pampa Norte Biotricity players that we don't see, like now, off screen, There's the open backhand. Oh, nicely done. Well, this could be one of those plays, Dale, if they can just see it through. In comes the steal. And this is exactly what I mean, you know. It's the finish. No, they've been tough. They've been tough. I agree on the defense, right? The steals and they're hustlers. We got rain coming down out there now, Yan.
Yeah, we do.
Yep, so we will keep you advised here on CTV Sports. Oh, Robbie, come on. Finish it. Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to say just bad luck there when he was going, so good finish by Robbie. Good second effort. But it's again. Nick gets 1. Robbie gets 1. Dalcarillo gets 2. Robbie right now gets out in front here. Gets a little bit too much of it on the angle, but a good focus and a great finish right there. Well done, Robbie.
Yeah.
That'll get his energy up. And here we go. We're going to go to a little break. As we say, we'll keep you advised here on CTV Sports if we have to pull the cameras down based on the weather, and also for safety of the 4-legged athletes and the 2-legged athletes. Stay with us. We'll be right back for a Fit Chukka Play. We go Fit Chukka. We have some weather blowing in, as you can see. Still safe, though, for the players and the 4-legged athletes. And we have different cameras. We've moved around, so you can still have a great view of this game for safety of course, of all of our photographers and videographers. And here we go. As well, Jan, I believe it was 4-1 in the fourth. So Dazos did come out of the tent ready to go.
They did indeed, Dale. They did indeed. And let's hope that Dazos can continue this streak, because there's a lot at stake here now, getting into the final, Dale.
I agree. This is, we'll see if they work it here. And I get a call, whistle right in front of her. Don't hit the post right there. Nicky's getting fired. He's ready to go here. This is just, I don't know what happened here. Oh, yeah, bad luck. As Nick had control of that ball, and it was coming across, and then...
Oh, dear. Oh, guess what?
And then Del Carrillo, but at least they make him hit it there. I like that they didn't give the one there based on his own player really having the ball. You know, it's a kind of a weird play. It's like, even though the guy was coming in, I think, actually, Pampa Norte Biotricity is lucky to be there. Very. In that position, they were just lucky to be there. I was going to give that up. They could have, it's an easy goal for them, but just bad luck for Dazos LaFe.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Ball is back in play, and looks like they nearly got away with it here, but they've managed to control it. Gringo Colombres working it very well, taking it down the field, and he's getting further and further into Dazos LaFe territory. Can he get around the outside of Del Carril? Not on this occasion. Del Carril picks it up, but he's still got Gringo breathing down his neck. In comes Nick to lend him a little bit of a helping hand again. Let's see, this is what I like, the tenacity here. They just, they get their claws tucked in and working it very hard. Oh, dear, that ball went over the sideboards. We'll have a change of possession in favor.
Yeah, bad luck. That's bad luck. He was off to the races, too.
He was.
Yeah.
Just forgot to take the ball.
The energy will change here as... It's got to be picked up here now by Falabella on the 5A. Oh, good hit here by Pedrito. He's going to hammer one down, but nobody home with a white jersey. And it's going to be controlled by Harrell.
He's got a long way to go. Take it all the way up the field. There's the shot across to the left. Nicely done. Oh, too far there for Bilbao. In comes Del Carril again. Pedrito Falabella, he got a piece of it, but not the bigger piece that he needed. Del Carril, he gets pushed out towards the boards. Still Del Carril. Well, you said he can shoot from anywhere. This is a shot to goal.
Ooh.
Wide.
Yeah, those are the ones they need to get.
Those are the ones they need to get. Yeah.
But those are the opportunities. So we got here the courtesy change. They might use the courtesy change now. No. They're going to go ahead and keep it going.
Pedrito Falabella. Little over 4 minutes left to play. A 4-minute cushion. Now Gringo. Colombres drills that one up through the center. Pedrito won't be able to pick that one up, but he'll be able to pick that one up. Nicely done. Still Falabella. Well, I thought he wanted to leave that one there for Josa. On the boards, picked up quickly by Bilbao. Still Robbie Bilbao. He's found Nick. But you see, once Nick has the ball, he might need to just, like I would have now there, I would have gone for it. That would have been the shot. And the deflection, and where's that going to go? Colombres will just watch that one. He will leave it for Pedrito. He turns it, cuts in. Yeah, Del Carril needs to allow him to make that play. And that ball will be sent over to the far side. Roldan, the first man on it. Well played, Nick. Working it, still working it. Will he get a shot off on goal? Running into that traffic again. Del Carril, he might have a crack at this. Del Carril, they're getting very close now. A steal by Gringo Colombres. left for Bilbao. Falabella, a lot of sticks in the air. And then with the number 2, the shot from Nick Roldan. Well, took a bit of time in the making, but a nice goal here by Dazos LaFe.
Good plays. They get in and around, and David does a good job, and that's what they've been doing here. I was wondering this second half what the difference was, and definitely David and Robbie doing a lot of work away from the ball. And because you notice that there's always been a free guy. Sorry, but Nick's been free and Harold's been free. They haven't been on them as hard as they were in the first half. So they're doing a lot of work on the outside, holding up somebody. Great shot there of Pedrito Falabella. I think he's changing his spurs. As you were talking about spurs, some players wear them on some horses, some don't. This will bring it to our courtesy change here in the fit chucker. Looks like weather holding up enough to keep the game going here, so that's a good sign as we have a chucker and a half left. Going to line them up on Gaston Dorniac in the red and black today. And here we go. Possessions are big. Dazzle wants possession. Ooh, and they're going to get one here. Now, they can get it within 2. And look at this bomb again by Harold Del Carrillo. Come on, David, right out in front of Waqas. Waqas, what a great hook there by Waqas Al-Sadiq. And they'll turn the defense into offense.
Yeah, unlucky. That would have, brought them, as you said, within 2. Falabella quick on the turn. Waqas told to leave it. Picked up by Nick. Nick Roldan. Now then, Nick, come on, show us what you do so well, which is playing a ball from the most incredible angles. Not only a lot of strength, but an incredible eye for the ball. That Nick Roldan. Falabella, room to work. Controls it, takes the pace out a little bit. Let's have a look at the clock. A little over, or a little under a minute and a half left to play. Passes it over to Gringo Colombres. That will take Robbie Bilbao out of the equation. And now across the field. Oh, nice play. Great combination play. That one-touch Polo. Back, ideally, I think was the idea to the front door. Or Waqas Al-Sadiq. Coming to the 1 minute mark.
This is the run they need right here.
Yeah. Now then, Del Carril. Deep ball. And David Ferracci overrides and picked up again by Gringo Colombres. Well, it's not like they haven't had chances, Dale.
A lot of chance. I mean, it's opening. The holes are opening for them. I mean, definitely a different team from the first half to the second here. They're going to try to get control here. Yeah, I knew Nick would go for the steal here, even though that Waqas, and here you go, the Nickaroo around the corner. Well done, Waqas. Get in there and cause a little commotion.
Josa, left behind for Falabella. Falabella gets another chance. Hammers that ball. Where's that going to go, Josa? Well, you know how dangerous he is in front of goal, and that's what he will do all day long. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's a great goal right at the end of the chucker. And, yeah, too bad for Dazzo because Dazzo had 3 opportunities there that they didn't finish off. So let's go ahead and end our 5th chucker.
Foot golf, it's a kind of life, and also it's a combination about golf and football.
So I got into sport through social media. Someone approached me on Twitter and said, have you tried it? I'd never heard of it at that point. So I went to my local course and tried it and just completely fell in love with the game.
This is not as easy as it looks on your body. It's a lot of kicking. We don't normally kick this many hard kicks in soccer.
For me, this and the U.S. Open are the 2 top U.S. tournaments. It's something we all look forward to every single year.
Great fun, and I think everyone will enjoy it when they try it. You can't not have fun.
When you set goals at the start of the season and you're able to achieve them at the end of the year, I think I can speak for everyone and say when we set goals and we make the sacrifices that we make, which a lot of people don't see, and then it all comes to fruition, it's a good feeling.
I literally live, breathe, foot golf.
The taqueria has all your polo needs, from the novice to the professional. We carry all of our equipment in multiple grades to fill a price point to suit the individual.
Here we go, 6 Chukka action. And once again, CTV film crew doing an amazing job giving you this coverage here. It has been raining, and here for most of the second half. But still bringing some great coverage there, so well done to the whole crew out there. And, well, as I said, LaFe, 3 opportunities, had an opportunity to get the game within 2 goals, but Yoza, at the end, with 4 seconds left, gets another one, and that gives them some breathing room. That takes the pressure off for Pampa Norte Biotricity.
Yeah,
2-goal swing on that play.
But Dale, you know, I've got to give it to you. You're absolutely right. You know, it ain't over until the final whistle or the final bell or the final horn. And if you think about it, 4 goals. I mean, let's just put it out there, Dale. 2 penalty twos, and we'd have an even Stevens game. You know. So
yeah, no. But like I said, if they go in there, they said they at least get one of those goals on at the end of the 5th. You know, then you're with that 2-goal. You know, you're looking at a 2-goal swing, and that's way that takes a lot of pressure off of you. Now they got to come out swinging, and then also the conditions aren't perfect at the moment. Winds blowing, a little bit of rain coming down, field's a little heavy. So we'll see what happens here. But they definitely have come out with a very good game plan here in the second half. The Dazzle LaFe team, much different than the first half. It was 8-2 at halftime.
Agreed.
So,
yeah.
And they've outscored the Biotricity, Pampa Norte Biotricity team. They've outscored them by 2 goals. 5-3 in the second half.
Yeah.
Okay, so just stay with us here just for a moment. We'll be back. We're going to go to, we got some weather blowing in here. We're going to go just to a commercial break, so just stay with us.
This is a championship meet. All the best jockeys in the world are here, and I'm excited to ride against them. And you get to watch some really incredible, talented athletes out there.
To us, it's a place to be in the winter.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the racing.
The palm trees, the beaches right here. The horse racing is some of the best in the country.
A lot of good horses come out of here. If you want to go to the next level, Gulfstream Park was the place to come.
I remember the first time I came to Gulfstream, it was like this big fairy tale place. All the history. And all these great horses, trainers, jockeys. It was everything that I ever dreamed of.
Okay, welcome back. As we do apologize, we had some weather blow in, but we are keeping as many cameras going as possible to give you full finished coverage of this amazing semifinal. As you can see how the weather is, as different angles and different cameras will give you a different perspective, but we'll keep them going here the best as possible. Jan, Eric, Frank, here we go.
Indeed, and all I can tell you at the moment is that in that opening phase of Chukka number 6, Pampa Norte Biotricity scored another one, so it's 12 goals to 7. At the moment, we can't tell you where that goal came from. We'll bring that to you as soon as we get that information. As Dale was saying, we are limited now to the number of cameras that we've got. And there's a save right in front of goal. Oh, no, it's gone through. It's definitely gone through. So, Dazos LaFe picking up one as well. We might just, yeah, here we go. We have another angle from the other camera. The weather really coming in quite badly now, but from what I can deduce here, it looks like it came from Nick Roldan. So Nick Roldan picking up a goal here. No, not, beg your pardon. The goal clearly did not cross the line, so no goal. It was, or it stays as it was before, 7 goals to 12. And now, let's see if Dazos LaFe can have another run at this. This time it will be Mr. Roldan yet again. Gets it over the halfway line. Still Nick working very hard, getting that ball downfield. And then it just got too many defenders. Gringo Columbus trying to control it. Nick gets the smallest little piece of it. Wakas sends it back down the field. Still Wakas El Sadiq. Pedrito Falabella luckily was right behind Wakas, doing the same thing, avoiding the hook there that's coming in from Del Carril. Down to under 4 minutes. Now maybe round the outside if Josa can pick up another little run here. Oh, this is... Now, did that go through or not? Well, we're going to go for courtesy. No, it went wide, just wide, and we have a courtesy change.
Yeah, it is raining. You can see the rain coming down. They're going to keep it going now. As everybody, you see all the trainers. And, yeah, picking up that first goal again at the beginning of the 6th Chukka was just a big sigh of relief for the Pampa Norte Biotricity team. And you can see some of the fans are on the sideline. Look at the size of that umbrella. Put a whole family underneath that one. And still watch it out, the Dazos LaFe fan club over there. Still giving them love, trying to get in there. Like I said, they've had some opportunities. You said time working against them now. They need to get it going here. As down by 5 with the rain. And so let's see if Nick can get one here. If they take one and run the corners here. Field seems to be holding up nicely, though. I mean, they're just still safe. And but it is going to take the pace out of the game, which is going to work in favor of Pampa Norte Biotricity.
Josa chases his own ball. Tops it. Yeah, you said it, Dale. The field not getting very heavy. Of course, they've got to be mindful of taking a turn, too much of a sharp turn. You don't want to be slipping and have a 500-pound animal line on top of you. So caution is very much now of the essence here.
Yeah, and all this play, short play like this, just eats the clock up. So
yeah,
working in favor once again of Pampa Norte Biotricity. They need to get a few long shots. Nick or Harrow. Here comes Del Carril. Good coverage by Gringo, though. Into the corner they'll go. Gringo will control. The clock goes tick, tick, tick. Looks like they're going to keep control of the ball as much as possible. That's the game plan here. Yeah, look at even on the passing. Great passing, though. They'll put it back down, and then watch you'll see 4 guys go back on defense.
Now then, Nick.
You can hear the rain outside the studio here, so it must be coming down very hard right now in this last 2 minutes.
Waqas controlling it nicely. Still Waqas Al-Sadiq. Left behind for Del Carril.
And we'll click down here to 140. See if Harold can pick one up.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He does.
Well, Harold's going to come out high score here for the Dazos LaFe team with 5. And you can see look at how much rain is coming down out there here on our end zone cam. You really get a different perspective from this angle. This camera is in the north end zone. But again, a fabulous job by our team out there. Wow, that ball went off the post. So back to the center he goes. You'll see the different angle. Look at Harold's not going to give up. I love him. He's going to keep rolling. Come on, Harold. And fire another one. Oh, just off to the side. And also all of our goal judges and everyone out there, umpires. You see how wet everybody is. I mean, look at that. Gringo is completely good shot. And just our end zone cameras. Well done, guys. Going to click down here, and they're probably just going to call it right now because it's in their last 30 seconds, 4-goal lead. So congratulations to the Pampa Norte Biotricity team as we end that one. And in the rain, it is raining. Well, 8-2 at halftime, and you know, I got to give it up. Dazos LaFe came out with a really good game plan. They scored 4 goals and scored the Pampa Norte Biotricity team 4-1 in the 4th, but they would not slow down. Pampa Norte Biotricity looking to go back-to-back here, Jan.
And that is quite an achievement.
Against Audi. So congratulations to them making it to the finals 2 years in a row.
Indeed, it is. So congratulations from everybody here at CTV Sports. Sorry that we couldn't bring you the game with a little bit more sunshine. But now the stage is set. Pampa Norte Biotricity, defending champions, back in the final up against Audi. That game scheduled for Saturday, 4 o'clock. Make sure you tune in either to CTV Sports, and if you, of course, get your way down to see us here at Grand Champions Polo Club, it would be lovely to see you fieldside.
Yeah, as you say, the stage is set. All right, so for Jan and Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, even though it's raining, we still love the polo.